See you later, alligator. Don't let that be what you say to your money. Well, first let's go see what's going on around here, and then I'll be back to tell you how you cannot say, see you later, alligator, to your money. I've been curious as to how the Brahmas are fitting in here with the other flock now that I've put them together. So tonight I thought I'd come out, but they're getting ready to go on the roost. All right, they're packed in here. If you have chickens, you know the top roost is the prime real estate. But in my coop, I have another area that's the place to be, and that is over here on these roosts, and definitely up there. Well, ironically, it looks like the Brahmas have taken over all the cool places to be and have kicked everyone else over here. So I guess I had nothing to worry about except maybe for my other hens that kind of got kicked out of the way. Peaches this year, what a beautiful sight after a peachless year last year. This is very exciting too. This is a pear tree that I've had for a couple years, and this is the first year it's ever done this. So maybe we'll have some pears too. So is it spring where you live finally too? I hope so. Are you ready for this week's Thrifty tip? First, I want to show you these. Remember these? Still here. Aren't these so cute? And I like them, but I quickly realized it's probably not something I'm going to wear. But there's only 30 days to send them back. And guess who kept thinking about the shoes? And today is day 30, so it's too late to send them back. How about this? Oh, they're having a great sale on all that meat at the store. I'm going to stock up now and put it in the freezer. And then 1 year later, you're digging through and find the freezer burnt meat. Or one of my favorites is the leftovers, or putting the meat in the refrigerator and not having time to cook it that day or the next day or the next day, and then the next thing you know, it's spoiled. These things are terrible and they don't happen all the time, but I think they happen to all of us at one point or another. But what they all have in common are things that we had to have or thought we'd use or wanted to do, and so we bought them, but we did something terrible. We procrastinated. Procrastination is completely your enemy, always. Anytime you set something aside and say, well, I'll do that later, you are going to end up wasting time and more than likely wasting money. You might as well just say, see you later, alligator, to your money. And I'll tell you, if you're buying things to do projects and in your mind you're thinking, yes, I'll get to that, or you're buying things and you're not sure you want them, but you're going to make a decision on it, see you later, alligator. Do not procrastinate. A few things I've found that do help me is making sure I'm being conscious of what I'm doing all the time, because sometimes we just get into impulse purchases or ideas or finding things and saying, oh yeah, one day I'll do this. Be conscious of it. Think of it as a budget. You only have so much time. Those trees, even though they were $4, I should have really stopped and thought, where am I going to put them? When am I going to do it? And I could have saved myself $4, which might be insignificant, but when you think over the long term, it's not insignificant. If you find a great deal on some project materials, which you already know you have like 5 or 6 projects in line, just walk away from it. You're not going to have time to do it. It's too bad. But if you were current in all your stuff, you might have time to do it. Procrastination is sort of like debt with our time. We've spent time from our future that we haven't even gotten to yet. So live in the moment. Remember what you can do. Know what you have as far as your time budget so that you're not overspending and having to say, see you later, alligator, to your money and your time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you the next time. Have a great week. Okay, I did plant one of the trees, and another tree I gave to some friends who just happened to be looking for a little tree. So I got to put in practice last week's Thrifty tip, and guess what? This little guy's gonna come up on next week's Thrifty tip.